Welcome back to the Math Corner. Today we are going to be doing a quick review on fractions. Now, I know a lot of the work you've done up to this point has been looking at shapes that are broken up into different pieces, and we are going to touch on that a little bit, but our main focus today is going to be, our initial focus is going to be on looking at parts within a set. So for instance, we have a set of shapes here. We've got 3 red squares and 2 yellow circles. And fractions, like I said, can be looked at as pieces within a set. Now with these, we've really got to pay attention to what question is being asked, because it could go one of two ways. I could ask you what percent or what fraction of these shapes are red squares, or I could say what fraction of these shapes are yellow circles. In that case, the answer is going to be different, so we really need to pay attention. So if, let's just say, I ask the question of what fraction of these are red squares? Well, we can see there are 3 red squares. And when we are writing that in fraction form, we want to think about, we have our numerator on top, our denominator on the bottom. If you remember, the denominator is going to tell us the total number in that set. And we have 5 total shapes. So there are 5 shapes. 3 of them are red squares, 5 of them in all. We would say that this is 3 out of 5, or 3/5 of the shapes are red squares. All right, looking to the next one. Now this one, again, this is where we've really got to pay attention. And on the quiz you're going to take, I do change up some of the questions to really get you to focus on reading for detail in your quizzes. So if we're looking, again, we have a total of 5 shapes. My question to you, though, is how many of these shapes, or what fraction of these shapes, are green? Green shapes. Oh, amazingly enough, it is 3/5. We have our numerator. 3 of them are green. Our denominator, the total number of shapes, it is 3/5. Now, if I change my question and I say, what fraction of these shapes are blue circles? Well, now we are going to have 2 blue circles out of the total of 5. We would say that there are 2/5 of them are circles. Great. Now, looking at this next one, we're going to switch our brain a little bit, and this one's going to be a challenge for you. I've got 2 circles here. They are the exact same size. I copied and pasted one of those. My question to you is, which is a bigger piece, 1/4 or 1/8? Think about that for a moment. All right, now, a lot of you are going to be going, oh, 1/8 is bigger because 8 is a bigger number. But if I take and I cut this into fourths, and if I color in one of them yellow, so let's color in 1/4 yellow. Okay, so there we have 1/4 is yellow. And then I come over to my other fraction. Now I need to make this into eighths. My denominator is telling me it is in eighths. Now I'm going to need to do a best guess on this piece right through here. Imagine this is a pizza and you want the biggest piece. Would you want 1/4 of the pizza, or would you want 1/8 of the pizza? And here is our 1/8 piece. Well, in just looking at them as a big pizza lover myself, I know I'm going to want the most. I would see that 1/4 is greater than 1/8. Why, do you ask? Well, think about this. If you're having to share something amongst a bunch of people, the more you break it up, the smaller each piece gets. So now we see that 1/4 is greater than 1/8. Pretty cool. So just remember, every time we cut something apart into more pieces, it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And therefore, one of those is actually going to be a smaller piece, just like our 1/8 is smaller than or less than 1/4. All right, so going to do a fraction quiz next. You got this. Get it.